Hi.
You ready?
Yep, I think so. Well, my name is Chelsea Moore. I'm a new mom, entrepreneur. I'm a woman's woman. I love doing yoga. I love being outside. I've been on that soft girl era since, but yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I love the simple life. Give me some water, some sunlight, and some music, and we good, child. We are here today just to delve a little bit into my IVF journey. I did a whole IVF journey with my son's father to conceive my son, and it was very chaotic. But my baby is a blessing, so I'll take it. I wanted to conceive naturally, but it wasn't happening quick enough. And so, my son's dad was basically just like, I don't want to be too old having kids. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. So yeah, we went the IVF route. Even though I'm like against medicine, for real, but yeah. Once I made my mind up, cause he put the bug in there like I don't wanna wait too long. And once I, decided like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. We both were on board, of course, and excited, cause I was back and forth. So of course, like once I made up my mind, like fuck it, let's do it. It was exciting, There was minimal research on the IVF treatment. Honestly, I honestly didn't start doing any type of research until after I had already started. So I honestly do not feel like I was prepared at all. Neither one of us was prepared. We knew we wanted a baby, but his dad's never done IVF. I clearly never done IVF. We didn't really know what to expect. The IVF is different for everybody, because everybody's body is different, right? So for my steps, the first thing we did was I had to do a bunch of testing just to figure out exactly why we weren't conceiving so quickly. So first things first, we did the testing. We found out what the issue was. My tubes were blocked and I had cysts on my ovaries. Our tubes naturally have like fluids flowing through them, which helps the egg travel from the ovary to the uterus, etc., right? But because my tube was blocked, it caused for that fluid to build up in my tube, and that's what caused the dilation. So they had to go in. So once they found out, okay, your tubes are blocked, here's what we're gonna do. I had to remove my left tube. If we did not move the left tube, it could create a toxic environment for the uterus. For the embryo, if it were to latch on and start developing. So I'm like, alright. They put me on birth control to help manipulate my hormonal balance and all the scientific terms. I can't really think of it, but it was so that they could control my cycle. Hey y'all, so I just left my doctor's appointment. I just did blood work and I did an ultrasound of my uterus and my ovaries. I'm basically starting my IVF journey. I've been taking birth control now for 3 weeks. I just stopped yesterday. Well, yesterday was my last day taking birth control. Today was my first day going to the doctor's office for them to check my blood and basically see if I'm ready to start injecting myself with the hormones to stimulate my ovaries to produce a lot of eggs, so that then they can take my eggs and do the whole IVF cycle. So welcome to my IVF journey. I'm hella excited. I know a lot of women can relate to the fact that it's hard as hell getting pregnant, and I know that shit come with a lot of insecurities, but since you are not alone, I'm not alone. We in this shit together, and I'm excited for us to get what we want. So yeah. I just got some news. Hey, I just got some news. Hey, I just got some news. Okay, so first of all, I just got off the phone with my fertility clinic, and they gave me the green light to go ahead and start taking my medication so that I can start the IVF process of carrying my baby boy. I'm real big on natural remedies and the holistic lifestyle and healing us naturally. Like, I'm reverting towards a more holistic diet, a more holistic lifestyle. And here I am, embarking on the IVF cycle journey, So I was a little iffy about that. I'm not gonna lie. I had my, contemplations, but I'm doing it, and I'm excited about doing it, and I'm happy that I chose to do it. I made my mind up, and I'm doing it, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So they put me on, I want to say it was gonopedi. And that is what stimulated my ovaries. So my injections start on Friday, and I'm hella excited. It's crazy that I'm actually finna be injecting myself with a needle, and I'm finna be fat as hell walking around here swinging that belly from side to side. I have another appointment today in an hour. I have to take another injection. Before I go, my stomach hurts really bad. I just want to lay down. So once they stimulated my ovaries produced like a crazy amount of eggs. Like my stomach was hurting. I was super bloated. It was just like, ugh. Good morning. Yesterday was absolutely insane. But today is a new day, and we are headed to do our egg retrieval. Babe, did you grab your sperm from upstairs? Okay. Just came back from anesthesia. They retrieved my eggs. I'll find out how many they retrieved today. It's done. My mouth is extremely dry. I'm groggy, but we made it through. Your mama still look good, baby. I'm excited. They retrieved 33 eggs, so we're gonna find out how many of those are mature, and they're gonna take their semen, inject all the embryos, and let me know in 5 days which ones are mature and which ones have reached the blastocyst stage, which actually turned into embryos. I had a really long day yesterday, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all, the doctor did call me. We have 13 embryos. So they do this thing where they let the embryos sit in the incubator and bake. Well, no, not say that back. We have 13 fertilized eggs. They injected semen into my eggs, and now we have 13, right? So what they're doing now is sitting them in the incubator for them to grow into a full embryo.
All right, my friends. So, out of 12 embryos that we have started with, 8 of them made it to a blastocyst stage that we were able to biopsy.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Okay, cool. I was not prepared for the hormonal. So just a little bit about me, if we could back up just a little bit. I'm already like hella aggressive. I don't mind fighting. I don't mind like getting on that, Being hormonal. You as a woman, you already know how I go, like when you moody or whatever. So with the whole IVF thing, I didn't find this out until later in my journey. I've been extremely hormonal. I have been like getting in his face, yelling, like grabbing his arms, moving him out the way. So now he's like painting this picture that I'm abusive and crazy. The other day, I have been really going through it, mentally and emotionally. My ovaries, my stomach hurts extremely bad. I'm not even gonna lie, like me and have been arguing a whole lot. I don't feel secure in having a baby. Like, he's threatened to leave me multiple times because I got in his face and yelled at him in front of the girls. People mishandle you, right? And the way in which you respond paints a picture of who you are, supposedly. Like, I know I'm not an abuser, but because, like, it's easy for him to call me the abuser, now I'm focused on, like, damn, like, am I really abusive? Like, why you want to have babies with me then if I'm abusive? Like, I don't understand. I went through his phone and saw some shit that I didn't like, and I've been upset about it. And, you know, me being hormonal and emotional doesn't help the situation, especially when I try to talk to him about it. And I feel like he's mishandling me instead of nurturing me or addressing my issues, right? So I've just been battling with that. Suicidal thoughts, y'all. Like, I just feel really, really, really bad. Like, physically, I'm not eating.
You want to make it about an example. The bottom line is you could have just addressed how you talk to them.
And I did, and I said it won't happen again.
And
moving forward.
And added the extra stuff.
What's extra? Because I said I won't say shit. That's the solution. I addressed it by apologizing and saying it won't happen again. Okay, cool, understood. Say less. It won't happen again. Then I came up with a solution. Moving forward, you be the one to make sure they're on her business. You be the one making sure the kids are doing what they're supposed to do.
I don't need them people out there that know what's going on in my life, unless you want to know.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm just so fucking unhappy right now. I have been like getting in his face, yelling, like grabbing his arms, moving him out the way. So now he's like painting this picture that I'm abusive and crazy. The other day, I wanted to kill myself. I was in the backyard about to literally blow my brains out. Like, I just been going through it. Mind you, my hormones is ×3 the regular amount. And all he can say is, oh, I understand you being mad, but you don't have to talk to me like that. No, you need to fix what you did. You need to address that. Like, I don't know. And then I end up being the one taking the full accountability. And now he's like painting this picture out for me to be like this abusive mother who can't be around his kids. It's really a mess. Like, I'm in a hotel by myself. Like, my hormones are... I just feel completely alone. He want me to come back home, but I'm just like... I don't know, y'all. I don't know if y'all recognize this yard, but and I broke up again. This time it is very serious. It wasn't as... I'm not as heartbroken this time as I was last time, but I do not want to be in a relationship with him. We do not see things on the same page, and I just... At the end of the day, I am very sensitive, and it makes me angry, and it can definitely make me confrontational and violent. I do have things that I know I need to work on, so this has definitely transitioned from an IVF journey where I was forcing my body to have a baby with a man that I was already having issues with relationship-wise before we even started the whole IVF journey, to my healing journey where I am healing from all of my previous toxic relationships and all of my toxic ways. I hope you guys can enjoy this. I am extremely grateful and I am happy as hell that I am free and I have the space and the time and the energy and the mindset and the dedication and the willingness I need to heal from all of my traumatic experiences, so that that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. I want to be a full, whole potential being. I don't want to have triggers. I don't want to have emotional setbacks. I don't want to have violent outbursts. I don't want to have angry, emotional, and overwhelming breakdowns. I just want to be a completely internal, peaceful being who shares her light and love and will share that dark shit and means to protect all of this inner peace. You feel me? I'm strong as hell. I'm motivated. I don't take no shit. And that's me. And anybody who think that they can give me shit and expect me to eat it like it's caviar, you got another thing coming. But welcome to my IVF Scratch That healing journey. Let's get into it. I had like a whole suicidal moment. And I called the doctor, like, I ain't say, bitch, I'm going crazy, but I basically was like, you know, I'm feeling this way, blah, blah, blah. You know, she just informed me that, you know, it's completely normal to feel that way. Because, you know, what we're doing, I have like twice the amount of an average hormonal woman. So I'm like twice as crazy, basically. So it was like, but she basically was just like, you know, so it's normal, you know, just be in like a supportive, peaceful environment, which it wasn't none. It was not, my environment was not peaceful. It was not supportive. It was chaotic, extremely. So yeah, I had a lot of different factors in the mix with me trying to actually conceive. And it's so funny because a lot of the things that started taking place started during the whole IVF process. That's when shit started hitting the fan, and it was too much. It was too much. I did not expect it to be as chaotic and hectic as it was. Because had I would have not done it. I would have just been like, and don't get me wrong, because I love my son. I'm so proud of him. He looks just like his mother. You know, he loves me. I love him. I don't want it to ever be mistaken for me like regretting my son, because I don't. I don't even know if I regret the situation, because it's definitely made me stronger. It's opened my eyes to a lot of my toxic ways and just how I was completely irresponsible prior to having my son. Like, we just gonna keep it a buck. Like, Shorty I don't know. I just wasn't here. Where I am now, I wasn't here then, okay? So I'm just gonna take it as, you know, I had to go through this in order to be where I am now. So I'll take that. But had I known it would have been as chaotic as it was, I would have most definitely not done it. I would have waited for sure until everything was just solid. It wasn't no solidity when we were doing what we was doing. I just got to a place where I'm like, you know what, I just need to sit the fuck down. I can't deal with this. So now I'm like in the acceptance phase. Like, I will accept, you know, being without him. Then that's when he calls and he's like, hey, I want to get back together, blah, blah, blah. I did say no. I stood up for myself. I said no. I said I need some space. I'll come back when I'm ready. I need time to nurture myself. It's a toxic situation. I'm already on edge. I just can't afford the stress right now. It's just doing too much going on. I'm willing to do whatever. This is him. I'm willing to do whatever to make it work, blah, blah, blah. And so I said, okay, well, I need space. Then he says he's not willing to do that. We're going to figure it out as a family. We have responsibilities. The kids this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why weren't you thinking about the kids when you told me to leave? Why weren't you thinking about the kids when I was begging and crying? And, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a whole lot of back and forth. And then I did turn around eventually when I was ready to come back. I did.
I show up on time, I know you need that love. Tell you everything that you don't hear enough. I fly you out to Paris, see the way they staring. Always on my mind, you know I need that love. Yeah, I show up on time, I know you need that love.
You know, we sent off 8 embryos to be tested.
Mm-hmm.
You have 6 normal.
Okay, cool.
6? That is straight up amazing, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, do you want to know the sex?
Yes, I do. How many boys?
6.
That's amazing news. That we always get the fuck we want. And we got all boys. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, great. All right. So what's next?
You know what's funny? So because we get the sex report out of all of them, all 8 that we sent out were boys.
Oh really?
You literally have all boys. Like you're just gonna be a boy mom.
It was meant to be. That's all. So it is currently January 6th, 2022. Of course, my name is Chelsea Moore Grace. I am 30 years old, and I am currently waiting for, I'm at the doctor's office, waiting for them to call me back so that they can implant Supreme, hey baby, in my uterus. So I'm extremely excited. It's been a long time coming, and I'm ready to get it done. So yeah, so I went through so much to get here. Okay, son, I love you. I did a lot to get you here. Just take it a little easy on me, okay? Take it a little easy on me. Hello? Hello.
Chelsea, this is Dr. Silva. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well. Did you hear the good news already?
No, tell me the good news.
You are pregnant, my dear.
I know. I knew this was gonna happen.
Congratulations, okay?
Thank you.
We are going to repeat it again in 48 hours because,
I'm searching for life again. I'm searching for a new beginning. I'm searching for real again. I'm searching for love that never ends. Rain falling off like pain, like the sun breaking through like rays. It feels like magic dust from space. It's like a thrill that fills my heart. I'm searching for life again. I'm searching for a new beginning to end. I'm searching for real again. I'm searching for a love that never ends.
I feel like the biggest thing that my IVF journey has taught me is that healing is a journey and not a destination. And you know, the journey ain't gonna quit until it's over. Mother duty never quits. All right. Good, but what? Can't fix your little chain. Okay, thank you. Say thank you. Okay, so for any woman that is considering taking IVF, I just want you to understand and know that there's nothing to be ashamed about. You're doing what's best for you, you know, and IVF, look at how beautiful IVF babies can be. Nice and healthy. So I know a lot of people, you know, try to make it seem like, oh, that's IVF baby. I had so many people coming for me with the whole, you and that IVF baby and this and that. Yeah, like just messy. But, you know, needless to say, as long as you get what you came to accomplish, that's all that matters. And just make sure that it's worth it. But it's nothing to feel inferior about. It's nothing to feel like, oh, I didn't have a natural birth, or yes, you did. That baby's natural, right? It looks amazing, right? It's gonna look amazing, so it's gonna be amazing. So with support, without support, you're still a mother, you're still a woman, and it's okay.